Giggs with a shot. Name on the trophy. Teddy Sheringham.
Manchester United became the first English team to win the treble of the Premier League, FA Cup and UEFA Champions League in 1999. Manchester City the other day matched that historic achievement of winning the treble, writing their names forever into football history. Hello Noble Sports, again today we are putting together a combined first 11 for the Manchester club's treble winning teams. Before we get into it, my good people, if you're here for the first time, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notification bell as we have so much content lined up for you. For those who are always here with us, I want to thank you for your support. So here is our combined first 11 for the English treble winners.
Third time in 6 years, the second of their 3 steps.
Goalkeeper Peter Schmeichel. For United, he was massively instrumental. He made 2 big saves in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich. The Den did not have ball-playing ability of Ederson, although he did score a couple of goals himself over the course of his career. But he gets the nod for making some jaw-dropping saves and having more intimidating presence than the Brazilian. Right back, Kyle Walker. Walker is one of the best fullbacks in the world at running back to sweep away the danger, making him a valuable asset to any attack-minded team. Walker was able to contain Real Madrid's most dangerous player this season, Vinicius Jr., so Kyle Walker gets the nod ahead of Gary Neville. Right centre-back, Jaap Stam. The Dutchman gave United's defense a much-needed physical boost. He was a towering presence, excellent at defending one-on-one and also talented on the ball, pivotal for United's success in '99. In 2001, he was sold to Lazio by Sir Alex Ferguson, and he later admitted that selling Stam was one of the biggest mistakes he made in his 27 years in charge. Left centre-back, John Stones. Ruben Dias is a great defender, but his qualities are quite similar to Jaap Stam, so we are picking a different profile to complement the towering Dutchman. Stones have always stood out for his ability on the ball and his skill at playing out from the back. He can also play at right back if needs be, while he makes City even better in possession when he steps up into midfield. And he has scored a fair share of stunning goals also. Left back, Dennis Irwin, Mr. Reliable. The Irishman was one of the most consistent performers in the United's treble-winning team and spent a remarkable 12 years with the club, never making a fuss and rarely making a mistake. Irwin was unfairly denied the chance of playing in the 1999 FA Cup final for an extremely harsh sending-off against Liverpool, but was brilliant in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich. Right central midfield, David Beckham. Forget about his status off the field. Beckham was an absolute outstanding player and the treble season was his peak. He was one of the best players in that season and of course very important for Manchester United treble swoop. He must be in our star-studded list. Central defensive midfielder. Rodri was key for Manchester City, but he's never a Roy Keane. Keane simply has to be in the treble-winning first 11 any day, anytime. He gave one of the best individual performances of any United player in that season, putting the needs of the team first and sacrificing himself, flying into tackles and inevitably getting booked and ruling himself out of the UEFA Champions League final. Manchester United captain was an electrifying presence on the pitch and in the dressing room, as well as having a remarkable leadership qualities and ensuring standards always remained high. He was an outstanding player. United have not had a player of his like until Casemiro came along. Left central midfield, Bernardo Silva. Bernardo is a complete midfielder. He is able to play anywhere in the middle and do any job brilliantly. He is a tireless presser and reliable at winning the ball back or even committing a tactical foul when needs be. But most of all, he is a joy to watch. A silky passer and a dribbler with an incredible goal threat. It was hard to pick Paul Scholes ahead of him. Right wing, Kevin De Bruyne. One of the best players Premier League has ever seen, and every season he seems to get even better. 22-23 season, the Belgian became the fastest player in the Premier League history to reach 100 assists, while in 2021-2022, he was the City's top scorer in the league with 15 goals. He has been less prolific this season, but that is because Erling Haaland has been responsible for so many of the team's goals, though his presence has helped De Bruyne top the league's charts for assists with 16. Left wing, Ryan Giggs. Giggs spent 23 years with United, and the 99 campaign was one of his best. His run from the halfway line against Arsenal in the FA Cup semi-final replay remains one of the finest goals ever scored by a United player. Giggs was the finest of club servants, playing until he was 40 years old. No one comes close to him in terms of longevity, and he remains the Premier League's top assist provider with 162, also scoring 109 times, the most decorated player in the history of Premier League. Striker, Erling Haaland. Dwight York was the top scorer in the Premier League in '99, while his United striker partner Andy Cole got 17. Erling Haaland doubled that tally with a record-breaking 36 strikes in his debut campaign in the English football, blowing all records for goals in a single season out of the water. He belongs to this elite list. Thank you for keeping Noble Sports. This is our take at Noble Sports. Let us know of your opinion on the comment section. Thank you for keeping Noble Sports.
2 down.